It's like stepping into your own personal capsule or spacecraft and taking off on a silent journey in and out of the atmosphere. And the benefits are endless. Hi, welcome back to the Beauty of Life channel. Do you have anxiety? Yeah, me too. I've gotten to know mine a little bit better, but anxiety eventually resulting in depression really hardens my neck. I rarely take pharmaceuticals, so I really rely on methods that help to sort of tune my body very harmoniously. I'm talking no negative side effects, like the kind that have the tendency to lead toward cirrhosis, leaky gut, tachycardia, hallucinations, leaky butt, bad breath, insomnia, hair loss, weight gain, stroke, headaches, leaving your keys in the fridge, and certain death. Side note, if you are currently taking medications for any reason, please consult with your prescribing physician before deciding to adjust dosages or stop taking your medication altogether. When I have a problem, I want it to be resolved, not just covered up or muted. Fudge a Band-Aid. You also note that I have a great appreciation for prevention. What's that? What do I do for anxiety? Oh, well, that's easy. I drink a lot. I'm just kidding. I don't really. Very rarely, actually. Okay, so my number one go-to for all that life throws at me is meditation. Hey, before you roll your eyes, let me just paint a picture for you. I'm not gonna lie, me and meditation were like Ross and Rachel for a while. I fell in love, but I would let myself go on for months thinking that I could do without, until life would throw another curveball and I would realize that I had exactly what I needed to hit that sucker out of the park. I couldn't sit still for a haircut, let alone quiet my mind for 5 minutes. The thoughts of an HSP are endless. It's like channel surfing, back in the day when we did that and you just kept pushing the button and you would hear blah, 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 blah. It's like that, except for occasionally you pause for a specific scene in one of the many sitcoms that are playing throughout. At any given moment, I could have a song, a fear, every potentiality related to that fear, playing simultaneously in my brain bubble, all the while performing a difficult task. Now, combine that mental structure with stillness, and you're gonna get scrambled eggs, the runny kind. So how do I get past this? Well, there are a few things that I do and have done that have really helped me. I started out with guided meditation. I prefer Deepak Chopra, but I definitely recommend taking the time to find someone whose voice doesn't distract or even annoy you. There are so many options available here on the tube and on apps like Insight Timer. There's an option for every schedule and every personality. Eventually, I enrolled in New World Ayurveda, where I was taught heart-based meditation by Dr. Paul Douglas. And this particular practice uses a mantra. What's great about that is the mantra acts as sort of a tether, so I can just grab a hold of it anytime I start talking to myself. Finally, I like to do a short breathing exercise before I meditate. Taking the time to pay attention to areas of my body that are stiff or achy, and I just really focus that exhale toward those areas. It was also really helpful to learn that my racing mind isn't just an HSP quirk. In Ayurveda, it's recognized as a Vata imbalance, which we'll discuss in another video, and I don't have to have it. I don't. That's right, I am not bound by this ridiculous rubber band ball. Many people have a hard time with meditation, and it's okay. It's a very forgiving practice. You just have to take your time, explore, be patient with yourself, and work toward consistency. The beauty of meditation is it works. Think of your body as a cell phone. You have a battery, you have storage, and so on. You get the picture. Meditation and sleep is where you get to charge that battery. It doesn't just stop there. Remember how you drained that battery until you absolutely had to charge it and then continued to tax it even further by still using it while it was on the charger? Well, when you meditate, you allow time to build those additional reserves. It's kind of like getting some of those wireless battery packs that people take on trips and things. It gives you extra life. Now, storage. Every day you're downloading apps, restoring old ones, accruing cookie data in your cache or cache, whatever that's called. And you may even have a few mystery apps running in the background causing periodical glitches and further bogging down your operating system. When you hook up to that charging dock, you allow time for your operating system to clear all that cookie data, install updates, new virus protection, and improve the overall experience of your phone. Maybe your phone works fine for you, and those new updates can be annoying because they take a while, and if you can even figure out what they were, now you have to learn a new function. Here's the difference between a meditative update versus a wireless one. There is no potential for human flaw. These updates consist of universal truths. It can still be quite challenging to learn how to navigate them. However, they've been crafted for your individual use. When we allow the device to restore itself, there aren't as many dropped calls or delayed text or continuous loading. You don't have to wait an eternity for the page to load. Eventually, you surpass the limitations of storage capacity and you have full access to the cloud, free of charge. If you meditate, feel free to share what you love about it in the comments. If you're still apprehensive, feel free to ask questions. And until next time, thanks for joining me and working toward a more beautifully balanced life.